Well, they gave me a formal introduction, but I do want to say that I remember the first time I came to SWRFA, two of the first people I met were Tommy Byrd and Kathy Street, and they made me feel so welcome, and they were doing beautiful music back then. And I've received many albums from them since I first met them, and each one is better than the last. They're noted for their impeccable male-female harmony, are three-time Kerrville Folk Festival New Folk finalists, and four-time Texas Music Award nominees. Their songs have been recorded by other artists, including Paul Stuckey of Peter, Paul and Mary, who licensed the use of Let Me Be Your Friend after you heard it as a submission at the Kerrville Folk Festival. And it has been licensed by animal rescue organizations around the country. 3 of their CDs have made it to the Folk DJ Top 10 Albums of the Year, and 3 times on the Folk Top Artists of the Year as well. They're returning for their second official SWRFA showcase. And here are Tommy Byrd and Kathy Street tonight with Greg Whitfield on guitar. Please welcome.
Who wrote that? I like that. So it's good to see you guys here. The older I've gotten, and I have gotten older, the more I realize that the things that have the most value to me in my life, the things that have really the only value, are things that don't have any monetary value whatsoever. And my grandkids that I now have are teaching me that every day. Here's a song called I've Got It All. Feel the sun warm against my skin, when I hear a bird singing proudly to the wind, when I know that where I am is where I need to be, I know why I believe. Even though I know these things of you, even though I know these things are small, and though I know I don't have much, I know I've got it all. I know I've got it all. When I find again how a day from long ago can still touch my heart and still touch my soul, when I think about you and what you mean to me, I know I believe. Even though I know these things are few, even though I know these things are small, and though I know I don't have much, I know I've got it all. I know I've got it all. Even though I know these things are few, even though I know these things are small, and though know I've got it all. When I feel the sun warm against my skin, I know I've got it all. This is a song that does have a possible sing-along place in it, and I know that you guys could sing. Did I mention that you're the best-looking group that we've ever played for? I'll make sure I told you that. So this is a song that was on a recent album of ours. I can't remember if it was our fourth one, Words and Music. And it was getting a lot of airplay in a number of stations, and one in particular up in northern Indiana. And so Kathy wrote the DJ an email and thanked him for playing it, and he wrote back and he said, well, he's happy to do it. He liked the music we were making, and he said that he'd been going through a rough patch in his life. And he said this is a song that was, he would take the CD and put it in his car and sing along, and it kind of, you know, uplifted him a little bit. We were very touched by that and humbled by that. And he said, would you guys ever want to come to Indiana and play a concert? We said, yes, we would. And so we worked very hard putting a tour together. We worked, you know, very hard putting a tour to get us all the way up there from East Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, Illinois, and Indiana. And when I say we worked hard, I mean Kathy worked really hard putting that together. But I would go, yay, Kathy. So we got up there, and they had our picture on a billboard, one of those, you know, large screen TV type billboards. And so that's amazing. We got and stood in front of it with our cell phones and, hey, look. Did that. It's a large Amish community up there. I'm from South Arkansas. I hadn't seen a lot of Amish folks. They still use horse and buggy, and you can, you know, hear them in the morning going along. And they have no buggy parking signs in front of some of the convenience stores. And Kathy said, well, that's because they're so big. And I said, no, that's not the only reason, Kathy. So anyway, this is the song, and please sing along. When the clouds in the sky hanging heavy and low, when they follow you wherever you go, when the floodwaters rise and the rain's pouring down, may you know the grace of higher ground. Higher ground. May you know the grace of higher ground. When the road you must walk, when the road you must walk is rocky and steep, so rocky and steep. When the river you cross, when the river you cross is cold, dark and deep, so cold, dark and deep. When the weight of the cloud is pulling you down, may you know the grace of higher ground. Everybody sing. Higher ground, higher ground. May you know the grace of higher ground. Thank you. Thanks for singing. That was, I like to hear that. My mother's going to ask me if they sang along, and I don't ever like to cover for people, so thank you for singing. So a couple of years ago, well, it's been more than a couple of years ago, I guess, I worked for the Lutheran Social Services. I'm not a Lutheran, but I was fixing some of their equipment. I have a background in electronics, and they asked me if I wanted to hook up some of their machines for them. Lifeline machines is what I'm talking about. Those are the machines you push a button if you fall down, you need help, and it calls for help. And so I kept a journal in those days, and I met some amazing people and saw some amazing stories. People were typically elderly, and they lived alone, and I got to travel all around Central Texas. This is a song that comes from that. He sits on the front porch of a nursing home. People say it's sad to see him there alone, but every now and then, every once in a while, he smiles. A rocking chair and a memory. Don't look like much, but it's all he needs. In his whole world, it's come to be a rocking chair and a memory. He wears a sweater, it's all tattered and torn, but ain't nothing new, near as warm. He's all wrapped up, and he rocks for a while, and then he smiles. Rocking chair and a memory. Don't look like much, but it's all he needs. In his whole world, it's come to be a rocking chair and a memory. Now he keeps a note, it's there by his bed. The last thing she wrote, last thing she said.
When you think of me, every once in a while, smile.
That